they could have said that the problem was the financials, right? The fact that they were not paying them their money. But they have just paid you your money. Why are you performing like this? Like, that thing should have given them a boost. Dude, there's no reason why we should have not beat this Gabon. Well, bro, this is I say not Gabon. There's no reason why we should not be beating Congo, bro.
Bro,
Like,
man,
like, are we actually joking here? Like, dude, these players are
cannot
good.
beat
This is
fucking. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Five Aside. Today I'm here with Daniel. It's not
Hi
been
guys.
it's not the best day to be a. I guess it's not the best day for Nigerians who supports Super Eagles. But uh, yeah, I'm short of words. I don't even know where to start from. Like,
The first half, to be honest, was even any hope I had for this game died immediately we came out in the second half. The first half was I believe we could still have done something, but the second half was
see, I agree with you. I thought after what I saw in the first half, the first 40 minutes, I was actually hoping. I was like, wait, how many times have I really seen us, play like a bigger team in a match? Like, we were passing it around, we scored a goal, even though I would admit there was some sense of lethargy in our play. Because now, after watching the full game, I'm like, is it that Congo were just respecting us in that first half and not really coming out? Because they let us pass the ball around. Let us have a lot of the possession. Not that we did much with it besides the first goal. After scoring the first goal, we got some decent opportunities, some decent situations which we did not make the most of. But I guess I mistook Congo's Congo's meekness for us actually being good. Because
they came in they came in respecting us. They gave us a respect that we did not deserve.
yeah,
They were but after filling out the game, they say, okay, play, let's see. After playing, they were like, I'm sure in their dressing room, they were like, these guys are not as good as we thought. Let's see now if we can go on the front foot and see if we can pressure them.
I'm
Because the
telling
second
you,
half was nothing to write home about, bro. I have nothing positive to say about that half. We were, first of all, what do you think? The substitutions were asinine.
bro, they were very bizarre. Like, we took out all our attacking threats. Apparently, Osimhen had an injury, but I don't know if it's my mind playing tricks on me. But the way I was seeing him, hopping around, how active he looked on the bench, he did not look like he was injured. Guy, I just can't tell. Maybe it's just maybe I'm getting old, bro. This is your one chance of making a World Cup in your 20s, bro. Like, what
I
kind of
don't know
injury? What kind
this.
of injury did you
What
have,
kind of injury? I would die on that pitch,
guy?
bro. I would die there.
I maybe I don't know because knowing him, Osman seems to be the type of character that, bro, I'm not leaving this pitch except it's a very serious
Except,
injury.
bro, I don't think it was an injury. I think Osimhen lost it in the dressing room. I think he came in halftime and he was upset at the players and he must have said something that made the coach go, you know what, I don't think it's for the best that you continue. I
Yeah,
think that's what
because
happened.
I was seeing him running about. I mean, what kind of he looked very active on the bench, even when they came out after the
Bro,
second half. When he ran onto the pitch.
as the half was ending, did he look injured to you as the half was ending? I didn't see no
Um,
injury. He didn't look
I
injured to me
didn't
as he
see
was going.
shit. He literally ran off. So, like, if you can run, why? I don't understand, bro.
And
Nah.
it wasn't just, they took off Osimhen, they took off Lukman,
Look, man,
they took off, who was the person pairing, am I tripping? Who was the other, the guy, there was another, the person pairing
Onyeka?
Osimhen.
No, 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 no. I mean, no. Lukman was playing Osimhen, and then Chukwueze. Then no, they took off. They took off Iwobi. They took off Chukwueze. They took off Osimhen. They took off Lukman.
Yes,
Yeah,
why
yeah.
take off Iwobi? Bro, Iwobi is the only, like, where's my phone with the I need my lineup, my lineup stats. So I'm
The person
frazzled.
and the person they brought on for Iwobi, that's the Tolu guy. Oh my god.
Tolu had a disaster.
Bro, oh my word. Even the last game said, I'm like, why is he wearing our number 10 shirt? Is this how much we respect a whole so good they named him twice? Why is he wearing so good they named him twice?
Like, first of all, if you're going to give the number 10 to if you're going to give the number 10 to a nine, you're going to give a number 10 to a striker. This is what I believe. It has to be a striker that has ball playing ability, right? It has to be a striker that it has to be. You cannot give the
Maybe he
number
was
nine.
nervous. I don't know.
Yeah, dude, is it nerves? I've watched him for Wolves, and I've watched him for Wolves. I wrote that he's not. His skill set is very.
Limited.
Let me give you a like for like comparison. He reminds me of Callum Wilson. You know Callum
Mm,
Wilson. You know
yeah.
those kind of strikers. They will never be elite.
Yeah, I mean,
They
no
will
one.
never be elite.
I don't think anyone thought it was going to be the next Delima.
Like
But at least be good enough. Like have a nice first
he
touch.
can
Bro, the ball just kept flying from him whenever he came to him. Terrible first touch. Seems
first
so
touch not good.
ball control
Uh,
bad.
and the problem is that for players who are technically off, because he's not very good technically, right? He's not very. He's not. Is When I say not very good, I'm being nice. For players who are not very good technically, I always advise to have ginger. You have to have something in your arsenal. He does not even have ginger. He does not even have ginger.
This entire team seems very, very lethargic. It's like that's our football DNA. So lazy. There's something always so lazy about our play. I can't even start point my hand at it. This is almost historical in a sense. Just so lazy. Osimhen is probably the only player I've seen that brings some level of ginger. Is supposed to be a live wire. Like I've seen Lukman be a live wire when he was good in the attack.
Lookman is not.
In Nigeria, there's something so lazy about his play. Maybe he tries sometimes, but it's almost like he's just huffing and puffing. But
I
is it like something that infects us when they wear Nigerian jersey? Like why
I think
so lazy?
I think Lookman is just his own is like his club wahala is affecting his country form. He's
But
not
has
having
he
a.
ever actually really been good for Nigeria? I don't think so.
I
Like
also think I'll say this as well. I don't think a player like Lookman has the kind of personality to lead a team. He's a very shy boy, very quiet boy. I think Lookman is the kind of person that will shine if the team is shining. I don't think Lookman can carry games by the scruff of the neck and say, okay, he's me that wants to this thing. I don't think he has it in him. So Lookman will ball so well if the Super Eagles can fix up their problems. But you're right about the lethargic this thing. My thing is, for the longest, they could have said that the problem was the financials, right? The fact that they were not paying them their money. But they have just paid you your money. Why are you performing like this? Like, that thing should have given them a boost. Dude, there's no reason why we should have not beat this Gabon. Well, bro, this is I say not Gabon. There's no reason why we should not be beating Congo, bro.
but
Like,
man, like
are we actually joking here? Like, dude, these players are
don't
good.
beat
This is a
fucking Dr. Congo, man. How can you losing to Dr. Congo? Guy. Nah, they really treated our fuck ups tonight.
Bro, look at that
Man.
front. Look at the whole 11 that started today. The first 11 that started for Nigeria today. Excluding Wabali. Excluding Wabali. All the players that play today play in Europe. We have European players, European caliber players. The whole squad, they all play in Europe. Did that look like a
They didn't.
European trained players? Like I don't
Maybe,
guy. I
maybe
don't
we can say okay, lack of chemistry, but come on, Congo's team is not like they are mostly home based. They had a good number of European players too, but they just looked like they wanted it more. I'm not even trying to sound like all these football conservatives and everything. I just say they wanted it more. They literally looked like that second half. They looked like they wanted to be in the World Cup. Nigeria did not. They looked like a team completely bereft of desire. They did not show the required intensity. They did not even they were second to every ball. They are second to every ball in midfield. At this point, I don't even know if it's a skill issue. I don't think it's really a skill
I
issue. I just
believe,
think
I believe, I believe we need to. I believe now that we've not made it to this World Cup,
Mhm.
moving forward, the Super Eagles needs a revamp. I believe our area of concentration should be in the midfield. We need to go and get in the 6, 8, and 10 position. I don't know where we're going to find these boys, but we need two in each position. Our midfield has been an atrocity for years, bro. Like even when you see the line, the call ups, you see defenders, God knows how many, attackers, God knows how many. Midfield, we have five. And out of the five players, only one of them is creative. Onyedika is not creative. Ndidi is not creative. You know, who the only creative player, the only creative midfielder we have is Iwobi, and Iwobi is not very creative. Like, bro, that midfield, as long as
Yeah,
we don't do something about that,
Iwobi is
it's an
decent at
eyesore.
best.
Eh?
Yeah, Iwobi is decent at best, but I'll
Yeah,
give
he's
him his full
decent. He's not a
attention.
chance creator. Exactly, he's not a
He's
manager.
been
We need. That is, we have a problem with scoring goals. We have a
yeah.
problem with it's Osimhen
See,
centric.
that team is very, very, yeah, like you said, it's right. They're Osimhen centric. The second he came off, the I think maybe I was right earlier when I said they respected us. But another angle could be that the second Osimhen went off, there was no one else in that attack to fear. So they had the guts to push up more, press us high, because they knew that we are really not we weren't a threat going forward since we took off Osimhen. Because the way they step pressing up and pushing up high,
He got
guy,
crazy. He got crazy. The
guy,
second half, they came in
there was
like
nothing to
dogs.
fear.
They came in
Because our
crazy. I was like, what is happening? Like second half, like my in the first 5 minutes of second half, my stomach just sank because I knew
The
like
second Osimhen left, we had nothing in the attack. There was nothing to. We became basically we became toothless. Our coach knew we were toothless. Their coach knew we were toothless. Our own players knew we were toothless. Their players knew it. Everybody just knew what the matter was. Like,
now I wanna now let's put that aside for a while because obviously that's probably gonna we're gonna talk about that a lot. Let's talk about the defense, bro. I don't understand. Like, okay, in like for example, like Arsenal, you guys play Gabriel and Saliba 90%
mhm,
of the time so that they get used to each other's game. At this point, Gabriel and Saliba, the chemistry is so they can play in their sleep. Gabriel knows where Saliba is. He knows how Saliba plays. The chemistry is 100%. So, but now when you bring in Hinkapi or you bring in Mosquera or whatever, they obviously do not have the same synergy that Gabriel and Saliba have. But you see
mhm.
that these are players that have played with each other before. Even though the chemistry is not crazy, like for example, maybe carry Saliba and Hinkapi.
Yeah,
Even though the chemistry is not as crazy as if Gabriel is there, you can see that these people have played well before. Today, Ajayi and Basi, today they looked like that was their first time on a pitch together, right?
yeah. They were not as impressive as when Frederick played with.
They were
Um,
not. Frederick, first of all, Frederick is probably after Osimhen the best player in the team. He's
is
phenomenal. It's phenomenal. But
mhm,
the centre back combination did not look good. And
it's
Ndidi,
Juventus.
what in the world, like that first goal? Please, can somebody give me an explanation? I almost lost my head. Like, what the defensive cohesion is not there. Like, they, I'm confused. Like, you guys don't train. They train with each other. Like, what? I
I
was
can
like,
give them the benefit of doubt, maybe because it's a country game, so I guess they wouldn't have as much synergy as maybe club teams who train every single day. So, but for that first goal, I know he would be lost the ball first, and I just felt like Ndidi could have done more when he stretched out his leg. That at least dive like down the line, like
it was
I,
very casual. It was
that
very
that was
casual leg stretching.
the sense I got from the entire game. There was, like I said earlier, there was this lethargy about the entire team. Like, why do we when Congo actually decided to come up and press us, we could not compete, not in attack, not in midfield, even second balls in our defense, we were losing it. I was like,
Dude,
what is going
dude,
on?
we were losing ball. See, There was no intensity. The defenders were not even intense in the defense. Defenders were playing casually in the back, like
The
they were in the
other
front.
man that was on the
Bro,
bench was looking very energetic, more energetic than the ones on the pitch. That's why I was like, is he really injured? Because he looks like he has more energy than those on the pitch. I was like, what the hell?
our
Like, do you
defenders
see him? Do
almost
you see him in the
killed.
bench? Like, he actually looked like he had more energy than the players on the pitch.
I don't think Osimhen is injured. I swear Osimhen is not injured. I swear.
Even
By
after the
next week,
second half thing,
by
he came.
next week,
He was jogging. I was like,
by
bro,
next week,
this guy.
he
Look
will
at
go and
that
score
Tulu that
brace.
came on. Tulu looks more injured than him, bro.
He will go and
That
score
Tulu
brace for
looks more
Galatasaray
injured.
next week. He will go and score hat trick for
I
Galatasaray next
definitely
week.
think the
That boy
coach
is not
took him
injured.
out.
He's
Something
not
definitely
injured.
happened. That
Something
coach took him
happened.
out of the prison.
I think Osimhen finally lost it because man, he don't reach to lose him. He's always he's always the one this thing, and the players keep letting him down. So I believe he must have done some toxic shit in the dressing room. Like he must have,
I
lost
don't
it or something, and
believe.
then the coach said, "Nah,
I,
he's
I
good."
I don't feel like he's kind of character that would just ask to leave the pitch if he was not if the injury was not very very bad because and the way he was running around I'm like guy how serious is whatever happened to you like ha, I don't know man.
Also,
Hey Sam just joined us by the way.
Sammy,
My brothers in arms, man. How you guys doing?
I for really chop before I watched that game because my appetite just go.
I don't know why you're still making the mistake of of giving of dying for Niger. I don't know why you're still
I
making the mistake.
I uh I ordered. I went out, took my girl out, went to a restaurant, ordered some nice Nigerian food to watch Nigeria lose. I'm, I cannot tell you how upset I am. Like these boys, like see, back to front, there needs to be a revamp of the team. There is no reason why we should be carrying Nwabali as our first choice keeper going to any tournament. I
He
see.
did win the penalty shootout honestly he
I,
could have.
I think that's the only. So I'm sure you guys have. I don't know how provoked you guys have been, and I've probably talked about like how bad that game was. But the only like silver lining is that I think that this gives us like a chance to properly like build the team. Like there's no way on God's green earth we should carry this midfield to anything again. Like we should not be carrying this midfield. Anybody like none of them. Like if they are in
None.
this team, if they're in the team, they should be there for experience. Like how Ahmed Musa was doing
The
that.
Ahmed
experience of
Musa
losing.
was doing, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, just like no. I mean, leadership and shit. But they should not be starting again. The it was I kind of feel for the coach, to be honest. I kind of feel for him because he started with the midfield three. Then obviously they started getting tired because of how much effort they had put in the other games. We didn't need to be here in the first place, but we were. Then he now bypassed it by putting two big men so that they could go long and the crossing
Yeah,
ball. But I don't understand how bad Arukodare was playing. Like I don't get what that guy was on.
he looked like a nervous wreck.
I've
It's
never
nerves.
like
Nerves.
he
It's
He
nerves.
played
looked
so badly,
his first
so
off.
badly that they had to. That's the only downside to that sub. I think the substitution was correct. The only downside to it is that I think he should have subbed Trust to come on instead, and then maybe play penalties instead of
Yeah, maybe. But
putting that other defender. That's the only qualms I have with that substitution. But other than that, he was spot on.
you know why I see theoretically I understand the substitution given that we lost someone as big of a threat like Osimhen, then maybe putting a lot of forwards, maybe it's kind of like but it really backfired because Congo realized that the attackers were not a threat at all.
Yeah.
They were not even
They were
scared.
even losing. They were
Man,
losing
how
the high
did we
balls that they were brought in to win.
Yes,
They were losing
man,
the jump ball. As
we have
bro,
like
they were
12
pushing
strikers.
us, they were pressing us. They did not you were not scared of our attack at all. Even
credit to
Dude, we
Congo
have
though,
like
they
we
really
have
played.
like
They really
12
played well.
strikers, bro. We have like
Hmm?
12 strikers, and they are all terrible, man. Only Osimhen. Osimhen, bro, we like how is it possible? We have a lack of personnel in midfield, and we have an excess supply in attack, and we have the same problems.
Like
We have the same problems in both
I've been
facets.
I've been crying out for a midfield. Pesero tried to bypass that thing in last AFCON by using a back five, right? So he was always using a back five, so we didn't have to, rely too much on our midfield. Then it would be like Lukman and Osimhen up top. This tournament too, like we've been trying to like, last game they played what's this guy's name? This guy that is in Fulham now. This left the guy Chukwueze in the midfield too. Like they've been trying to do like like
It's such an obvious problem.
haphazard like solutions to fix that thing. We have to go and we have to sit down and work on this midfield. Like start with the keeper for sure. Like Nwabali probably coming as number two. Start with the keeper. Center backs, I think we can still get one or two more, but they should kind of be okay. That midfield needs serious revamp. We cannot keep like dodging this problem, man. We dodged it all AFCON, right? And it came back to haunt us. This particular game, right? If not that Osimhen was pressing, 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 and we start with a midfield three. Okay, it was looking good. We're creating chances. Once that guy was off, everything fell to shit. Everything fell to shit. We cannot keep dodging this midfield problem. We cannot. Like Ndidi has tried, right? For all the insults we want to insult, he has tried. Thank you for your service and your leadership. Now it's time to mentor the next generation. Just hold their hand, right? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. But we cannot do.
I was seeing somebody saying that we need to play a six. We need to get a proper six so that Ndidi can play eight because he's better when he's free. And I'm saying, Nigerians, we love our captors. Because how can you say something like that? These are people that should be gone. Just
Yeah, honestly, I just think our midfield just lacks no legs. Honestly, like lacks legs.
What about Dele Bashiru? You know that
Yeah,
boy.
Fisayo, where is he? I think he's been injured. I think he's been injured. I
That's
haven't
our
seen him.
only other. That's the only other creative spark from midfield. The rest of
It's
our
so
midfielders,
bad.
other
We
than
have to
Iwobi,
invest.
Okay, see, even if we have a midfield problem, I actually thought we had wingers. Where the hell did they go to?
Where are the wingers
which
now? Come
wingers
on.
did we have? Moses Simon.
Moses Simon.
The
Moses
Simon,
Simon.
Lukman, Chukwueze. I did not supposed to be wingers. Guy,
Moses Simon. I swear to God, Moses Simon was probably in school. He was probably in remedial. That school for special. That class for special
Moses Simon,
kids.
Moses Simon, man.
Something wrong with that nigga, man.
Uh,
That's his decision making is worse than Adama Traore's. I've never
there
seen
was
anything.
there was one sequence of play that I almost lost my head. Moses Simon dribbled one guy. I say, leg over, cross the ball. The ball went the other side. This guy had educate, collected the ball. Okay, okay, me too. Let me try my own. Cross the ball. Ball now went to the back again. Moses Simon now said, okay, 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 okay. This time I'll cross it. I'll cross it again. Now crossed it straight to keepers. I was like, oh my god.
Your head will just be hot. It's just like, bro, what is going
Oh,
on between what's going on right here? What's going on
what's the
in
meaning of
here?
this?
That's
What's the meaning of this, Jackie? Oh my god. I couldn't believe what I was watching.
Moses Simon should also be one of those people that should be there for experience.
Experience, thank you.
You
Leadership,
should that Moses Simon
mentorship.
should be playing the last 5 minutes of games.
you should
Like,
go and work
there's
in
no reason why
NFF. You
Moses
should
Simon
go and
should
work
not
in
be getting
NFF.
played.
Experience and leadership. They've tried. Thank you.
They should go and work in
But
NFF.
if
It's
we are
better
to if we
politics.
are to truly go forward, because the next time Osimhen is going to be 30, say 40.
That's why it's so sad.
That's going to be very sad, but that's the nature of the beast. Like you had to have qualified. Like you have to have qualified. None of these guys, maybe I think Iwobi might still be in the I somehow feel Iwobi is going to be a fixture in this team. So let me not even like flog him too much. But I really, really think we have to have a serious talk about like blooding in new talent in this team. We cannot go forward if we cool down and do this the right way, right? Qualification will be a breeze. We will not have any drama in qualifications. You just qualify, win your games, beat your teams, and go. There'll be no need for all this drama. It's a good chance to sit down and rebuild. But if not, we'll come back here. next 4 years, I will be here again.
Like I can't even see any upcoming midfield talent in Nigeria in terms of
They should
young.
go and scout. How did they find Benjamin Frederick? How did they
They
find
are
him?
there. They
Well,
are
they should go and
there.
scout. A
It's
country
just
of
right
200
now.
million people. They should go and scout.
Speaking of attackers, I remember I was very hyped up for this guy when I saw him earlier, like last year, Gift Urban. But
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Ooh, that guy. That guy. But he's not a midfielder. He's a
He's in his
striker.
mid 20s. If he's not in Nigeria, right? If he's not playing for Nigeria, I guess it might never happen because it's clearly not even playing at all. His age, he should be. He should. There's no reason why he
Is
shouldn't
he
have been
not? Is
Nigerian.
that dude not Francophones? He's like Togolese or something,
No, he's
right?
Nigerian.
Yeah,
Gift
he's
Urban is
like
Nigerian.
he's Nigerian, but the dude is like
But he declared for I think he declared for Nigeria or something like that.
No, yeah,
So
no, he's part of
the
this
setup.
setup.
So I guess maybe I overestimated his talents because I've not even heard anything. I think he's in his mid 20s.
he had a crazy season. He had a crazy season where he couldn't stop scoring. Like the dude was scoring like 2 goals every game or something. Like he broke a bunch of records. And then,
Again,
but
I
then
haven't heard anything.
after that, I think he was punching above his clock. I don't think he's as good as he just had like a fluke crazy season. But
Mm.
dude, like there are a lot of Nigerian blue. One out of every five black person is Nigerian. I trust that we can find midfielders, right? I'm sure we can find midfielders.
Yeah, because you know that thing we spoke about last time in terms of like how we are actually doing poorly almost on all levels, under 20, under 17, like across the
We're
board.
doing so bad. There's really, really like this
It's actually
administrative
worrying.
problem has now gotten there's I don't know. I mean, I
It's
don't want
it's
to like
just
downplay what I don't want to downplay what Congo did because they outplayed us. They
That
brought
we are destroyed.
like they were using the cane to flog us. It's FIFA that was just like, hold on, we need Nigeria to qualify. They have viewership, they have numbers. We need them to qualify. Referee just the help. Really, really, we should have been gone home. Really, really, since
Yeah, I can't. We don't deserve to be there. But
now we do
true.
not.
True. We don't. Not even a little bit. Not
I
even
was
close.
really thinking if
Actually,
Wan-Bissaka scored bicycle kick over that bicycle. If Wan-Bissaka scored bicycle kick over,
ah,
I
that's
cannot
it.
pass
Just
out. I just say
end the
take
game. End the game. We
make
just
the
go home.
make
Everybody
the
go home.
just go. Everybody go home. Like I was like in my box Wan-Bissaka bicycle kick. Ọlọ́run ọba o. Hey, something he did not do at United. It's not my country. What? God.
Okay, just by the way though, Wan-Bissaka, I feel like watching this season, something is going on with him. You know, he doesn't look like the Wan-Bissaka of before. Like he's all of a sudden he can attack.
honestly,
He's
that was one person in Congo.
Hmm?
That's
yeah.
one guy in Congo. I was actually worried about him. No, not like.
Who? Wan-Bissaka?
Yeah, I was actually worried
Yes,
about
No, I
him.
wasn't worried about him.
dude,
I was,
Wan-Bissaka has
but
suddenly
he
learned how
didn't.
to
Wan-Bissaka is
attack.
Wan-Bissaka's tackling is unmatched, but he pays you back in poor positioning.
Yes, he does. In
He'll pay
100.
he will pay you back in poor positioning.
That's
Like
that's that's how that's why you know how bad Lukman actually is.
no,
They
Lookman. I don't know if he's terribly off form.
gave him space. Wan-Bissaka gave him
He's
the space.
frighteningly off form. Like it's actually scary how off form he is. Like
He was
he's
in
not even,
space
he
like
wasn't even
two,
controlling
times.
the ball well.
Yeah,
He
two,
was
3 times. Wan-Bissaka left him alone. He was quite guy. I think his indecision even spread throughout the attack. I think that's probably where Osimhen was going crazy. That wrong pass he gave.
yeah. I still think that one it was a bad pass, but I still think he could have like the I think it was Ndidi or Chukwueze that came together.
So they clashed.
Yeah, like
Yeah, I don't think it's just his fault. Guy, when I saw him with that ball, even me as an onlooker, I was confused. I was like, what is he trying to do? He's trying to score, he's trying to pass, what is he trying to do? I'm pretty sure Ndidi and Kwe were also confused at what he was trying to do before he now decided to pass the ball.
I was
So Osimhen was asking for the ball a bit earlier as well before he even got to that.
yeah, like I'm like, why are you off form? Like what's going on?
Yeah,
Like
and his touches, his first touch,
yeah,
ball
horrible,
control,
horrible.
everything. Chukwueze looked like he was trying too hard. Self that one, his own issue is special. This guy, I was among those that overhyped him in Villarreal. Oh my god,
Chukwueze is a French
He
player.
did look good in Villarreal.
he did. But I'm saying that's why I hyped him up a lot because of his Villarreal spell. But ever since then, he's been downward from there. AC Milan, I was really excited when he went there.
Chukwueze is not the kind of
He's
player
not,
that
he didn't really
that you
do
could depend on.
anything.
Chukwueze is not the kind of player that you depend on.
Yeah,
He's like,
he has proven
yeah,
that one
he's
very well
like,
throughout his career.
he's like for me, like a second choice. You bring him up as backup, but that's not the kind of player you depend on. He doesn't have the personality, he doesn't have the dog in him, he doesn't have the football IQ. He's like a one trick pony. He just keeps spamming that same move over and over. Dribbling thing that he tries to do that does not work. He just keeps spamming. Uh,
I mean,
just
talent wise, we don't have anybody better than him right now. So, and
Yeah,
that's
honestly,
part
we
of
don't have any. How
what's
many
actually
right
sad.
wingers? How many right wingers do we have? Like for the longest time, they were forcing Kelechi to play there, even though that's not his game. But actually, it's just him. We don't have anybody else that can play that. If you
Yeah,
think
and
about it,
no one can play that. Even if you can play people there, there's a drop in quality overall. Talent wise, I don't think anyone is as good as him right now. That's part of our issues. It's the same issue with the midfield, the wingers. Actually, the only player we have in this whole team, the only two players we have are Osimhen and Benjamin Franklin. From what I can see,
bro, honestly,
we have
no,
someone that is okay.
Ola Aina is very very good.
Okay, Ola and
I believe Aina self. I believe Aina should play left back because we don't have any good left
yeah, but I
backs.
think he's
Salon is
injured, right? Honestly, let me be frank. Let me be frank. Our defense, I don't really have that much complaints about our defense overall. Our defense is okay. It's just is high.
I
We can
think I think so. Let's be clear. If we are really going to do a revamp properly, the
mhm.
defense needs to be touched too.
Maybe the keeper, but I like
No, no,
Benjamin.
no, no, no. Even the center
Yeah,
backs too. Yes, right. Semi Ajayi is not. He's not a young man. Trist Ekong is not a young man either.
yeah, those ones will move on.
Yeah, like if and as much as I love Benjamin Frederick, and I really really hope he goes on to do
Call him
great things.
Franklin.
Huh?
I keep calling him Benjamin Franklin.
No,
But
no,
let's
no.
move on.
Benjamin Frederick. I do think that there's a reason they played him at right back today, and it's just no fault of his own. The same problem Kunde has. He's
Mhm.
undersized, right?
Yeah,
So because he's undersized, they
I
sometimes
kept targeting him
he's going to get shunted on right back, and they targeted his wing a lot of the times.
a lot.
Targeted his wing. I like it because he bent, but he didn't break. I
Yeah,
loved it. Like he was trying, but if we are to move forward, we're going to have to pick a position for him. Like if we're going to make him a center back, we're going to have to account for him with either his partner or one of the fullbacks in terms of height. If we're making him a right back, fine. But the center backs, like the defense, also needs work. It's
yeah.
okay, but okay
But,
is not just gonna cut it.
but don't you think? I felt like he had much better chemistry with Calvin in the last game. Maybe Gabon wasn't as talented, but
Yeah, no,
they
yeah,
seemed a better pair than Calvin and Calvin Bassi and this other guy Ajayi today.
I agree. Ajayi didn't really make too much mistakes, and Ajayi is good in the air, so that's where I guess that's I understand the logic. Like,
Hmm.
it was sound logic by the manager, but I'm just talking about in terms of rebuilding.
Yeah,
We are going to need to like,
we will move on from Trust.
yeah,
He
have
will
to
make
move
it.
on from.
But amongst all our problems, I think that is not as bad an issue as the midfield and the like having more attackers at least. Osimhen can be the only person carrying that entire attack.
Yeah, I mean, even the attack, we
Yeah.
need to like that Osimhen is doing well by the sheer volume of like sheer willpower, not that
Yes.
because we consistently create chances for him. You know that, right? And it's because
there's no
his quality
creator.
is higher than the rest of the strikers. That's why it looks like they're underperforming. But in all honesty, our chance creation is not high enough.
Bro, we're
It's
like a
not.
relegation team with a very good striker.
Yeah,
That's
like
what we are.
yeah. It's
Our
you
chance
can't just
creation
say, oh, like we need chance creation.
is
What is it, Daniel?
non-existent. Is non-existent, bro. Like we don't create chances from anywhere. From
Exactly. We
anywhere.
are not doing that. So how are we like okay, Boniface has not scored a goal for Nigeria, right?
Boniface, besides that Sam, this one is even more of a disappointment.
What?
Guy, Boniface.
Yeah,
Fuck.
he is.
I've lost count of how many Nigerians have hyped up and they just disappointed me.
And I understand, but if the system or the team is creating chances, then at least average players can have a chance. Average and then world class players can flourish. But if we're not doing that, if we don't have like quality, build chemistry with like consistent international breaks and repetitions, this problem are going to miss it again. We met it last. Maybe we not go to last World Cup now. We'll have our own children. We'll be grown adults.
It's
Everything.
8 years
No
though.
go again.
It's eight
You
years
have to
already.
like
Oh. Eight
invest.
years. Well, ha.
Yeah, yeah. Look at Morocco now. Look at Senegal now. Look at teams. Teams are actually like starting from like the base. All right, we'll start from our academies. We'll have like proper facilities, consistent head coach. Like Senegal's head coach has been there since. Like
Yeah.
consistent faces and systems and repetitions. So when it now happens, right, and they do plug and play, this person's underperforming, they just shift him out because they have a system in play. That's Mane is playing in Saudi league, but when it comes to national team, he's still like looking good. Why is that?
The
Why is that?
system. They have a clear system.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Congo
yeah.
have even tried, honestly, because they formed a strong partnership with Mbemba and Twanzebe and Wan-Bissaka too. Wan-Bissaka has played these qualifiers a lot, though. It's not like he just came, right? I mean, I know he was it like 2 years or last 2 years. When did he even declare for Congo? But he has actually played a lot of these qualifiers. He played these qualifiers with them. So like there's consistency there. I don't know how far Congo will go. I wish them the best because they haven't been there since they were Zaire. But
Yeah.
they've tried. Like they've tried. Honestly, they've tried. Like they've tried. Other than the first half, they bossed us second half. First half
Wow.
extra time. Second half
Every
extra
few
time.
hours.
They were even following us to do Mumu in penalty shootout because that thing shouldn't have even gone to sudden death. But they were following us to do Mumu till it was like, okay. You guys are a serious country. We gotta get out of here. Like,
Yeah, man. We can't just depend on one striker. See what take example of what Norway has also done besides Senegal. See Norway and that country. Like
yeah,
with Sandra Berg,
And
Nunes,
no. How
what's that
many good
Nunes guy's
players they
name?
even have? How many good players do
All
Norway?
of them.
Norway
so,
have?
No, they have a very solid team. Might not be world class, but their midfield is very solid. Their defense is very solid. That gives platform like Sam mentioned. That gives platform to people like Haaland and Co to actually shine.
yeah, like when you when
It's a
you
solid
when you
team.
when you create a very solid team, right?
Yeah.
Right, solid. They ask you to be world class, just solid, right? You are giving a platform for your average players to play well, and your better players to succeed, like to truly succeed. I don't know if we're doing that. I really don't know if we're doing enough of that. The football we've been playing, right? I like this Eric Chell guy, right? But man, we have been playing Gary football, Gary Eba.
I won't
Like
lie, Sha. This first half sold me dreams. This first half, the first half today,
no.
like
I agree, and that's why I
sold
like
me
the
dreams.
manager. I like the manager, right? If you see the football, Allah, if you see the football we have been playing, like from that
Mhm.
Finidi George time,
Yeah,
like Pesero to Finidi, oh my god, Gary ball, like real Eba football, man.
Hmm.
But
Like I couldn't
even
watch.
if
It's
even
unwatchable.
even if the
It's still
football is
bad right
trash,
now, but like I know there's hope.
even if the football is trash, like I feel like
No, but
with Chell is the best we've seen so far. I don't know if you guys agree or not.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I agree. No, I agree.
I agree,
I
but I
agree
don't find it hard the
100%.
fact we didn't make it to this World Cup. I can't even
Eh?
honestly see the fact we didn't make it to this World Cup and just left the sour taste in my mouth. I can't even what I saw in the first half. I'm seeing. I'm not thinking maybe Congo was just letting us play just because of respect.
No, but I think is good.
Intention is there, I
If
guess.
if he can do this like with just his first year, this is like
Yeah,
his first year, then by the grace of God and NFF not fully interfering, he should be able to like build a good squad that can be competing in the next 3 years. I hope. I hope because I got sick and tired of our football gives me headache, especially when we watch like maybe Premier League, Champions League, La Liga football, or like Syria or top five leagues, and then you now immediately jump into international break and or like AFCON or something and
yeah.
watch Niger like. it's mind boggling. Like you're like
At
like
this
we used to
point,
play
man,
Barin Buga
I
police
don't
ball. As the ball is coming down, it's going back again in the air.
think they have hope for AFCON, but I won't be surprised if we're not gonna win it. That's the thing.
I'll be surprised if we win it.
I
I'm
don't
not.
know.
I'll be
Well,
surprised. We have a. We
Yeah,
have a.
from
logically,
where will we start to win
logically,
AFCON?
how we're playing, I'll be shocked. But if we win it logically, I'll be shocked.
It's not, we
I
can't
think
win
we have a
AFCON.
bottling gene right now. I think we
No,
have a.
no, we can't. It's
I
not
think
how I play.
Nigeria has a bottling gene right now. Our current crop,
It
we
look,
have like
it look, it actually looks
we have
like
a
it
bottling gene. Like
because you
we are,
cannot.
we
I still that
are
first time I
finding
second
ways
half.
to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory. We are snatching like victory is in our hands here. Like and we are finding creative ways to lose. It's the same way in that AFCON final, right? Like I know
Unbelievable,
Cote
that
d'Ivoire
AFCON final.
are okay, right?
Unbelievable.
They are okay. But
This was the same thing. This second half,
same thing. I'm
this
telling you,
second
the
half,
exact
and that
same
AFCON
thing.
match, Ivory Coast match, bro, the exact
The
same.
exact same blueprint. Like football na 90 minutes. These guys they play 35. 35 minutes. That's what they've been playing.
That's
35.
second half code. I'll never forget it. They won't kill us.
I was like, what's going on here, man? Like, what's going on? Well, now currently we have a bottling gene, and I
Yeah,
don't know where we've gotten that from. Like, I mean, there have been, droplets in the past of us like bottling, but like now, I'm very, very sure that this is a new identity that we are going to have to figure out how to get rid of it because it's bad. Especially when we start off well, like in a big semi-final, final, something. Even the Gabon game, we scored.
yeah,
We scored late. Actually, we scored
Mhm.
late, and they equalized,
Yeah.
and we could have won the game again. We now choked. Then okay, quality time. Yeah, we now
We
won.
probably need to win by a couple of goals now, as opposed to like one
That's
of
why
those.
I don't think this AFCON thing you're saying. Maybe we'll get to the semi-finals or finals, but we will probably do another madness there.
No, I'm actually thinking like you, but I think I've noticed maybe it's my own jinxing thing. No, no, because there's nothing about me that feels like coming after. But I'm just saying
But
because
then why would you think you feel like you win AFCON from where to where?
most
What
times when
have
I
you
feel
done
like
recently to feel like
I did not the way we were playing that AFCON last time. I did not even have us getting anywhere close to finals. We got there.
yeah,
So
yeah,
wow,
but getting to finals and winning it is different now. Like
first,
I don't think
first.
there's anything that shows that we can win AFCON. I think that we will do well and get to semi-finals.
See, me, I'm just this
Or
is
maybe we won't save. Maybe we'll just be tired and fatigued and we'll go out in group stage. That's
yeah,
also an option. But there's
this is
nothing I see that'll make me, other than being Nigerian and believing in the spirit of Nigeria, that will make me think that we're winning AFCON. That's it. Other than that,
I don't see her. But I'm saying most times I've noticed this past year or
do you think
two.
if we played Morocco, right, in the semi-final,
Guy, they'll destroy
you think
us.
so? Okay. Do you
I
think
think
if
they'll destroy. I don't think we can beat that Gabon 4-1. I was actually surprised. I was like, wow, he scored 4 goals. I was actually surprised. I didn't. I'm being honest. I didn't
do
even
you
think.
think if we played this Congo team now in
Yeah,
AFCON in a quarter-final, what do you think will happen? I
based
think
on
that
that
might,
second half.
eh?
Based on that second half,
Based on the game is 90 minutes, brother. And in this one, it was more than that. So do you think we'll beat Congo? I don't think so. I don't think we
see,
beat solid.
from
I
what
don't
I
think we beat Tunisia.
from what I saw in
Me
that
self.
second half, I feel like that first half was just because they paid us some respect. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think they respected us that first half. But another part of me is saying, okay, maybe it has something to do with Osimhen being on the pitch. But the difference, like we played well in that first half, don't get me wrong, but that second half, the way they played, the difference is too much. They they destroyed us. Like we couldn't breathe
I think that the only reason they didn't win like in this thing is
normal
because
time.
Congo themselves they don't actually like
They don't have quality up front.
they don't have quality. They don't score a lot of goals like that at all. So that's the only reason this game dragged
If
as
they
it.
had an Osimhen,
Yeah, like any other this thing, like any other team is taking us to the cleaners. The game is ending 3-1.
just based on pure football, what I've watched, we're not a good team. Like I said, I think we're relegation for that team, even worse than that. We are terrible. Back to front, we have. I think Felix is a good player. I think Bassi is good. He's decent.
I think if we were to do a rebuild, right, I think Mwabali should stay on the bench. I think
When you said she stay, I was like, what?
no, on the bench, on the bench. On the bench, on the bench, on the bench, on the bench. I think because I also had beef with Uzoho that year. Uzoho that year.
No, we don't have one, but is our best keeper.
I
Let's be
had beef with Uzoho that year, man. That guy wanted to take my life. So
Maduka as well. It's
yeah,
terrible.
Okoye too. So I would keep Nwabali on the bench. To start, unless we find better, I'll start Calvin Bassi, Frederick. I like Bruno Yemachi though, but because I like him. I like him. I don't know if he's good enough to be our starting left back, but I do like I like him.
Ola Aina is going to be back.
I don't want Ola Aina on the left unless we are man. He can be at this point. I prefer him as a right back. I feel like I need him like overlapping. Hoping we find better, they should fry the whole squad. But if we don't find better, right? I'd have Ola Aina there. Man, Ndidi has tried, man, but man, it's time to usher in the new guys. It will be consistent, so I think there'll always be a space for him.
Goal we scored, he lost the ball.
Yeah, but that was not. He lost the ball high up, like in the middle. We still had the chance. It was not Ndidi that could have cleared the ball, but he controlled the. Even if he slid and kicked the ball, right?
Yeah, he could have just booted
The
that ball.
striker will lag go because he's touched the ball, but he cushioned that ball for the guy. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, my brother in Christ. I even thought it was Semi Ajayi that did that. I was like, oh, Ndidi, no. Tipo, captain, why? Why you do this? Why you do this? Why you do this? But that's
Just
fair, right? I
pointed.
think we have to move on from him. Unfortunately. Um, none of the wingers, man. None of the wingers. Like the whole
No, we don't have.
winging federation, they need to be shaped off. Like they need to like pack all of them and say, you know what, only one of you will survive. Maybe Lukman, but that's just because
Reputation.
reputation, not because of football. All of them, just pack all of them, say thank you. But only one of you will survive this this hunger game.
I'm yet to see players like Agaguwa, like bro, like wing actually consistently ball for us. So I can't remember the last one.
That midfield delegation, only one will survive, right? We have to start blooding in. We have to bring in new blood. What's the name of this guy? I've forgotten now. Was it Usman? What's his name of this guy? One short guy, and then Onyedika is also in midfield. Franco Yeka too. I like Onyeka, Sha, but
I'm very merry. I think he's mid. I think he's alright.
yeah, the midfield I'm dreaming of for this country. I don't know if he'll make it, but he's
The
solid.
sport player at
He
best.
can be in the squad. He can for sure. He can be in the squad. He can definitely be in the squad. But we need a 10. We need creativity. The midfield.
Someone should take that 10 off that Tulu guy.
Tolu, Tolu, Omo Iyami. Oh, Tolu, you broke my heart. Chai, that was a disaster class. Oh my God. They brought you in to win headers, win long balls. I saw I need to check his stats. It probably showed 7 contested, 0-1. Like he was looking so scared. Why? 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 You're a Premier League player. Why are you scared?
Yeah, I
Scared of
don't.
who? Who? Who is frightening you? Ah, Olu. No, no, no.
See, man, Nigeria has too many problems.
We have too many problems. If we had gone to the, I always say, if we
Oh,
had,
I see, people that think that let's not go to work or embarrass ourselves. I beg. Do we even have hope of winning before? I wanted us to come. Let's just go first. You
yeah,
can worry about it.
that you never know. You never know. You never know.
Never know that we win the World Cup.
No, no, not winning the World Cup, brother. Relax. The Kana, the Kana
So
is not.
those guys are like, yeah, it's good that we not come. That this is not my embarrassment. When how many times have we even known in 1994? Other times, don't be say with the winner before now. But at least both they come.
Yeah, it was bad.
So I
I,
see,
I
it's crazy.
I blame myself for fully investing in the national team,
The hope that
but
killed.
it's the hope that kills. Yeah, but I temper. I know how to like control myself because if you fully put yourself inside, and
Yeah.
fully like inject yourself inside, you run mad.
No, it is what it
You
is.
run
I could
mad.
just go and find who are my other African brothers.
No. Me, I want all of them to lose. They cannot go on. Especially Ghana need to come home. Come back home and play with us. They should also come back too, all of them. Nigeria is not going, they should come back. Come home. Come home and stay with us.
I see that line of thinking, but I
Yeah,
was
no, this me. I'm a professional bad belly, professional hitter. They should come home. Let's reconvene as a continent. Come home.
anyway. Sha, me, I always support my usual second nationality for almost every World Cup, Brazil. Right
Oh,
now,
I mean, when it comes to national teams without
Brazil is my second. It used to be France when Henri was there, but now what time it
I
came
like I
Brazil.
like Brazil. I like Seleção. But I like from being young when I was younger and still now, like I love the Netherlands, man. Like orange has been my thing.
But
They
those ones,
don't look so good nowadays, but
Orange is the Arsenal of international football.
the original bridesmaids, man. The original bridesmaids.
It's crazy. Spain has come and win, and they have won their own World Cup. We're still waiting for Holland to do it for us.
Yeah.
Holland and Portugal, those ones. So they're like
Well,
that.
Portugal hasn't even been Portugal has not been in World Cup final.
They went semi-finals, but I mean,
Yeah, they've
they are
never been
they
in
are
a
the,
final. I don't
they're
think.
the perennial dark horses. Like for a long time, they've always like had good players. People always expecting them to do well, but always started to deceive.
You say
But
what?
yeah, I'm saying they are known as the perennial dark horses. Always enter every World Cup
Yeah,
with good
of
players.
course, because they all the quality of players they have now. So
They're always good, but they always flatter to deceive during tournament starts. They got semi-finals, I think, a few times, quarterfinals,
yeah, but they've never been in the final. That was for sure.
and they've never been finals. It's no Netherlands they've been hot way more times.
Yeah, 2010. I think they lost to is it West? Is that the Euros I'm thinking of? They've also I mean Netherlands have won.
They won Euros. I think.
Yeah, of course they won the Euros. But I'm trying to see how many times they've been in the World Cup final. Like at least two, at least.
Me, I've watched once.
Yeah.
Rubbish.
No,
But yeah,
actually it's even three. Yeah. It's 74, 78, and 2010.
I expected maybe with Cruyff then to have. They probably lost to West Germany, I think.
Yeah, probably West Germany.
Yeah, but yeah, maybe the lights will shine on them this time around. But no, I'm not hoping. I want Brazil to win again.
Mm,
I want Brazil to win again.
Actually, who would I want to win the World Cup?
I've taken a
I've
liking.
actually not thought about it though.
I've seen a liking to Esteval.
Uh, good morning. Good.
No, but I mean, I always kind of liked him. I just stopped liking him because he joined Chelsea. But I liked when I remember
Yeah,
when
your eye, Abby. Close on.
those videos were going around with Esteval and this guy
It's Dave.
and Hendrick. Yeah, I was like, this boy Sabi play ball. Oh. And this account on Twitter was calling him next name back then. That's before Chelsea bought him.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, which one was just to buy him. I was like, what the what?
Yeah, I know they look. No, they look for future now. That's why Madwick is in your club right now. That's why Madwick is in your. The boy, he knew what was gonna happen. He knew, he saw it, and I understand. But yeah,
This guy Esteban give me shades of Hazard. The same kind of pain I felt when Hazard went.
yeah. I mean, he has that thing that Hazard had at Stamford Bridge, where you when he's coming off the bench or like when he's about to be on the ball, like if you're not really watching the match, you like sit up, right? You like pay attention, like because you know something is coming. He's just, I hate to have to use this word, but whatever. Aura. It has that aura around him, and it,
Um,
it's wonderful to see. The conversation about it is among Chelsea fans is how I mean, I don't want to go too far into club football because we're here for morning. Um, but the conversation about is how Maresca is kind of like not trying to play him as much. Like he's
yeah, he's managing his means well.
managing his minutes. I agree with that though, because you know, you don't want to like have him burnt out, right?
You don't need to have growing injuries.
Yeah, you know, publaja, be what do you call that thing? But yeah. Anyways, back to the national team. Yeah. Congrats to Congo. They're probably going to go and qualify. It'll be a disaster. It'll be spiritual if they actually don't qualify at this point. So
Yeah, I mean, I expect them to face lesser opposition
yeah, they should
back
do well.
in March.
No.
So the eventual playoffs that will decide whether or not they'll qualify will happen in March. It's a long
Yeah,
time from now.
yeah. So
See me, I was really dreaming about March. But yeah, I guess it was not to be for the Super Eagles.
no,
Disappointing, but we
definitely,
moved.
definitely not.
I don't think we deserve it anyway, but I'm still disappointed regardless.
Oh, it still hurts. It still hurts, but we put ourselves in a difficult position, and we are paying. It was a long, painful process, but we eventually have to pay the hangman. You can't cheat the hangman. So
Facts.
yeah,
You know, I think that's really all to talk about at this point, honestly. This was probably the toughest podcast to me because I was like,
yeah. I really didn't want to do it today, but
it
needs
is
must. It's not only when you're happy, also when it hurts. But
facts, man. Bruh.
what they call leopards in French? Uh,
Leopards in French.
yeah,
Like,
what they say.
when Daniel was gone, he would have been the perfect person. Yeah, congrats. Let's do. If they make it, I'm actually support them.
I'll have to find love in my heart to support anybody. It should all come home. Should all come back home. See us here. We should all come back home. Come home. Come home. Come back home.
If you want to beat my team, I have to respect you. I mean, you cannot be scared about me beating me.
They should have beaten us in regular time. If they didn't beat us there, I no respect you. Come back home with me.
Yes.
But for real, on a serious note, congrats to them. They deserved it. It wasn't even it's not a discussion. They deserved it for sure.
Anyway, guy, it was nice talking. Yeah, I don't know if we do another one this Thursday. I don't know if there's any interesting game going on. When Nigeria has lost, we can
No,
just
no, probably not. Probably we'll be back to club football.
let's go back on Sunday.
Yeah, let's get back to regular scheduled programming.
I don't want any more international breaks. They should just go.
All
All right, Broski, man.
right, thank you so
All
much.
right, bye bye.